Hello, good evening. Today's date is 29 September 2021 and my name is Nilesh Hanmant Shinde and I am going to describe today's video topic. Today's video topic name is the REST API. So, whenever we are using or whenever we know studied what is the full stack development, there is the three parts, that is the front end, server side and the database. So the REST API is related to server side. That means in earlier days or in earlier years, then at that time the server is there is a server which is used as a MVC. That means model, control and view. We discuss this. We are discussing what is the model and controller and or controller and view. That means model it is inside the our server. That means we are using the which technology like for the server. That means we can use the Spring Boot or many other softwares or the languages for the server side technology. Inside this server there are the three types. In this is the older model that is called as a MC model. M stands for the model. Model is connect our database to our server. That means it is the allows the connectivity or the communication between the database and our server side. And model and controller is the control our what is the coding or the programming we have to done. This is done in the controller. That means actual coding or actual development part it is inside this controllers. And the last part is the view. View is a part which is related to front end. That means whatever our client or we can see on the our front page, that's parts like what is our structure of the our page and what is we have to see in actual on the our web application. This is part of the CSS and HTML. So this is provided by the we are writing a programming inside this view. So this is the MCV controller. Now the we are discussing what is the exactly the REST controller. REST controller or the REST API. Nowadays there are the server is remove the view from the MCV model. That means nowadays we cannot use the view inside our server side. The Angular is a separate application or the separate server is used for the front end technology. So the view is now separate from the server, and its view is by using the separation of the views, it clearly separates the front end and the back end development. That means the Angular is related to front end development, and our the Spring or any other application it is like a server side and the Vicari and the database. So this type of the our controller or the our server is known as a REST server or the REST API. Or that means inside this REST controller, inside this REST API, there is only present the controller and our model. That means we can get the request from our client, and we can perform some operation or some programming by using some programming. And we are when if there is a request to save any database, then the model is communicate to our database, and whatever the data we have to store in a database, that will be stored. So this is called as a REST API or the REST controller. So that is nowadays this is a very hugely this is very vastly used in industries. So we can there are the nowadays the use of the MCP model is less than the REST API. So now we discuss the how to create the REST API. The REST API we have to create first. There are some steps. We discuss the step one by one. The first we have to open Spring Initializer in our favorite web browser, and then select our Gradle project. And after selecting the Gradle project, we have to choose the Java as our language, and after that we have to leave from our default SQL default Spring Boot version, and after that select the Java version of our Java language is 8 or the latest version. And after that after that we have to click on a generate button, and that may after click on this button, this the sorry one step is we are missing. After the applying the Java version, then after that we have to adding dependencies in the dependency sections, like Java or the Java dependencies or the web dependencies and Lambo. These dependencies we have to add in dependency section, and after that we have to click on the click on the generate button and create the zip file, and we have to open this zip file in our favorite ID, and after that we have to scan the Gradle project to the dependencies. So these are the some steps to create an REST API. So this is all about the REST API. Thank you.